while we take great pride in being a vibrant democracy, is the internal democracies which parties have. So if you look parties across the aisle, you would realize that the electoral politics, even though we are the largest democracy, is by and large getting closed for the common people of India. Just to give you a sense, the first two parliaments of India in 1950s were the youngest parliament India ever had. You had 2/3 of elected MPs, member parliaments, who were below 55 years of age. Today, in Indian Parliament, 2/3 MPs are above 70 years of age. What does it tell you? One of the reasons is that once you get in the politics, electoral politics, you never vacate because there's no retirement age. And you vacate, the worrying sign in India is that people are vacating their space only when their family member, a younger family member is willing to take that space. So you have under 40 MPs, which is a very small number on relative basis, but the worrying sign there is that 2/3 of under 40 MPs are representing some sort of dynasty. So literally a population of 1.3 billion, and you don't have enough MPs below 40 or below 50 who are not necessarily representing some kind of political dynasty is not a good sign. It's telling you that the people who are not their families have not been associated with politics are not finding motivation or courage or opportunity to become part of the political setup. So what we are trying to do, or would be attempting to do in Bihar, is to go to the villages with primarily with three focus. One, to understand the issues, the developmental issues. What is it which makes the state so difficult to progress? The second, benefit from the wisdom of the community, what possible solutions could be done to improve the situation. The third, the most important thing is to identify from the community the people who have the willingness and the skills and capabilities who could be helped to come join a political party and win elections. And you need newer energy, newer ideas, newer fresh blood. So these are the three primary goals, and that is why I have been spending this much time, which is like 1.5 years is a very long time to be on the roads. Literally staying there because I'm not returning back. Once I start walking on 2nd of October from one of the places where Mahatma Gandhi started his campaign long back in 1917. I'll be starting from that place, and from there I will start walking, and I will walk through the villages of Bihar for almost 12 to 15 months without returning. So every day when at the evening you just stay in the village wherever you have reached, and then start your journey, next day journey from there itself, the next morning. So the whole idea is to spend as much time with the community, just unlearn everything what you know, and probably try to learn it fresh from the people who actually are the sufferers, who actually have the first-hand experience like nobody else has, and then marry that with all the expertise and the wisdom you can find and from outside world, and come up with a solution that probably could provide a way forward for the people of Bihar, but more importantly creates a political ecosystem or a political entity that might find resonance beyond Bihar on the issues of involvement of people, people's participation, internal democracy, running a political outfit in a democratic manner. These are the things which are increasingly becoming very, very challenging in India.